Yo, MJF is wildin' right now. So according to Twitter, it seems that MJF might not be at AEW Double or Nothing 2022. So according to Fightful Select and Sean Ross Sapp, it seems that MJF was supposed to be in some sort of fan fest for AEW today, and him and Samoa Joe have canceled or just not appeared in the event. And for Samoa Joe, I feel like it might be him not wanting to be at the event, but for MJF, it might be something else. Sean Ross Sapp also tweeted that MJF has bought a plane ticket to leave Las Vegas. So this is some sort of weird things that are happening between MJF, Tony Khan. Could be that MJF might be leaving to the WWE. It might be some sort of play for the audience to get more interested in the MJF versus Wardlow story. I don't know. I'm interested right now on MJF and Wardlow even before this whole thing started to happen. But ever since the CM Punk rivalry, it seems that MJF has been displeased by being with AEW. Like, it doesn't seem that he's happy. He's done interviews where he's like, you know, if the people in the WWE want to contact me, you know, they can go ahead because, you know, my contract's expiring in 2024. He's always mentioning that his contract's expiring in 2024. He's always talking highly about the WWE. He's talking about Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, all this sort of stuff. And if this might be some sort of prank and this is all in the name of kayfabe, then MJF has to be one of the best wrestlers in the world right now. Because right now, everybody, more casuals, even people who don't know or watch wrestling, are interested in what's happening with MJF and his contract. And if it's all real, then it seems that a lot of AEW fans are gonna miss their favorite Jewish wrestler. But again, this might be fake. This could be completely kayfabe. I know a lot of people are already picking sides. Some people are already loving MJF because of this. They're saying they're getting ready for MJF in the WWE. They can't wait for these awesome promos. Some people are despising MJF. How dare you leave AEW where they give you a home? Just squash him and get over with. In my opinion, I like MJF no matter what he does. Same goes for Cody Rhodes. If he wanted to go to AEW, or he wanted to stay in AEW, or he wanted to go to the WWE, whatever it is, I was gonna be a big fan of it because I love Cody Rhodes, even though he was being hated. I love Cody Rhodes. Same goes for MJF. I love what he's doing. He's a great promo. He's an underrated wrestler because, you know, everybody only focuses on the promos. He's a good wrestler as well. You know, I don't know what's happening with this whole situation. Maybe MJF is just fed up with the way he's being treated. Maybe this is a story that MJF and Tony Khan have concocted in order to get more fan viewership. Maybe MJF is just tired of this. He was gone missing and he didn't even answer to anyone until real late. All I'm hoping is that Wardlow gets his time to shine if MJF is actually leaving. If he's not, and this is all a ploy, and in a couple of weeks, months, MJF comes back to AEW, it's gonna be a big pop for MJF. But if he goes to the WWE, you know, it's a big W for the WWE. They need someone like MJF, even though it's gonna be heavily scripted, of course. My problem with the way MJF might be treated in the WWE is he gonna be given the same respect as Cody Rhodes? He isn't that big of a name and he wasn't even in the company. He has made appearances in NXT as a security guard and try to be a contestant in Tough Enough. Like, that's not enough for MJF to get credibility, even with people like Bruce Pritchard that are in his side. So it's just a big interesting thing. It's a goulash of all that's happening in the wrestling world today. And AEW Double or Nothing is coming up, and if you want to see my review, my reactions, my thoughts on all that, stay tuned. Hopefully I can get that out, you know, late Sunday, early Monday. And that's it. See ya.